exactly why I got to where I am today.
I wanted to ask a little bit about Max. I know we saw earlier this season that Jennings had one of his T-shirts that his dad made on. Max was just saying that he's got a bunch of the O-line are all wearing shirts.
Yeah.
Just a little curious about that.
Yeah, I mean, we support those guys. We love those guys. They do a great job. We're punching each other in the mouth at practice, and after practice, we're great friends, and it's pretty cool. We all support each other, whether it's offense or defense. So, I mean, yeah, Max, those shirts are sweet, and what they, are for is even better. So we support him. We support the whole D line, and that's just exactly what this team is. We're all for each other.
And he's a little bit of a quieter guy
Yeah.
on the D line, but he's been able to put up quite a bit of numbers and be able to be a major asset to the line.
Yeah.
How have you seen his leadership develop? On and off field now.
Max he's a freaking stud, dude, and just I've said this since I got here. Just the way he moves, his spin moves freaking dirty. You ask Dunker, like he's had to go against that, his entire career here, and they've just iron sharpens iron. It's that thing, right? And the leadership role he stepped into, as a senior, just the guys being able to look at him. He's not the most vocal guy, but the way he does things and the way he approaches the game is the right way. I think they see that and want to resemble the way he does that.
What happened with your knee the other day or leg?
Yeah.
Got back in.
Yeah.
You didn't quite look the same, so maybe you can walk me through that day.
Yeah, just a little, guy came diving in on the ankle a little bit. Kind of shocked me a little bit of pain, but nothing too bad, thank goodness. Thought I was going to have to miss the Nebraska game again. But, we were lucky. Our trainers did a great job. Continual treatment through this week, but it was nothing major, so it should be all right.
Do you have a little bit more explosion? Do you feel like now that you might have had Friday in the game?
I mean, yeah, in the game it was tough. I was battling through it, right?
Yeah,
it was tough. But, I feel I'm at 100% right now, so should be ready to roll.
How have you guys as an offensive line kind of commiserated with 4/5 of your offensive line now?
Yeah, geez.
It's gone out in the last 2 weeks for at least a period of time.
Yeah, it's a physical game, man. It is tough, but like I said, it's not who you are when you're playing. When you feel 100%, it's who you are. When you're at 70%, how you can play. Nobody's perfect, and these guys we're going to play, on Friday. I guarantee they're not feeling great either. We're in week 12 of college football. It's a tough physical game, so. And how you battle through those injuries, it tells a lot about who you are as a person.
I think you said last year that your phone usually gets a little bit busier this week. What's it been like so far in the first two days of the week?
Yeah, I mean, just people, my brother-in-law's a Nebraska fan, but, I'm getting him tickets to the game, so he's got to wear the Iowa shirt. I mean, just it's cool, man. I got both sides. I got Iowa fans and I got the Nebraska fans. It's honestly tough for them. They don't know what to cheer for. They're cheering for the team and cheering for me. But it's always fun to go in there, and this game's always meant a lot to my family and the people back in Council Bluffs. It's a lot of fun. You get Thanksgiving, which is one of the best holidays ever, and then you get to watch this football game, which just means so much, and to be able to be a part of that, and the people around me, they get to watch it and be a part of it. And I think I have like 30-something people going to the game, so it's going to be a lot of fun. This game always means a lot to them.
How cool is it to kind of have a personal homecoming for that final regular season game of your career?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's 50 minutes from where I'm from, so to be able to see the people I love and care about go to this game and them come out and support this team, it truly is something special. And this game's always meant a lot to me, so to be able to play in it, for my final game, regular season game as a Hawkeye, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think this rivalry is one of the better ones in the country, so I'm really looking forward to this game.
The T-shirt for your brother-in-law, do you pick it out, and if so, what's it going to look like?
That's actually a great idea. I should pick it out this year. I don't know. Maybe it's got to be all gold for sure, just so everybody knows. Because 2 years ago, he just wore black, so nobody knew what he was rooting for. But this year, I'm going to make him wear a gold for sure, so everybody knows he's a Hawk fan.
Does it have to have a Tiger Hawk on it, or could it just be like 65 Jones?
I think it has to have a Tiger Hawk on it, so everybody knows he's not just supporting one person; he's supporting the team. So I'll get him that for sure.
Are you sure? Like, he could easily put a Nebraska shirt under that, though. He could.
I'll make sure my sister is watching him, taking care of him. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. Yeah, it's going to be black and gold. So.
I wanted to ask you about Ms. Linsky and Jones.
Yeah.
Other Jones.
Yep.
Because those guys are going to be – them and Pete will probably be the interior of the line next year. So how close are they to being really good?
I mean, if you ask me, they already both are really good, and they've done a great job. Pete, stepping in year one, just the way he's played, at a high level. He's not the biggest guard ever, 280 something, but the way he plays is big. and he's done a great job. And then you got Leighton, who could start, I think anywhere right now. But we have two really good guards, right? And they're both going to step in next year and do a great job. And I don't know where they'll be, guard center or whatever it might be, and then Mike too. But it's going to be cool to see, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen. They've all had game experience now. Just what Coach Barnett's done with them is awesome. I feel like, one guy goes out and whoever like the USC game, like there wasn't a whole lot of change going on, which is cool to see, right? That's exactly how you expect it to be, and I'm excited for those guys in the future.
Thanks.